welcome back, my rising suns. I know it's been a while. It's been weeks. Might have been a month or two. Can't keep track of time. Time flies by too fast nowadays. But yeah, it's been a long time. I had to take a little break from YouTube. I was getting a little burnt out from it. But yes, I am back and I am ready. And I hope you guys are too, because we are back with a new chapter of One Piece. Sadly, I read the last two chapters without you guys. Read them on my own when I was taking my little break from YouTube. But we are getting back into it with chapter 1178. Woo! We're hitting big numbers. All right. Without further ado, my friends, my family, and my misfits. One Piece, chapter 1178, titled Fading Nightmare. Ooh, okay. So we got a cover. We got a cover of. Well, we got a cover request by Nana Kaonita. Nana Kaonita. I don't know. Kid being chased by a bull in a bullfight. So, I mean, it doesn't really look like a bullfight, but Eustace Kid is definitely running away in fear of this bull. I mean, granted, it's a big giant bull, but I think Kid could take this bull with no problem. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Woo! So I'm excited because Luffy and Loki are finally meeting Emu. Hey! And we got Jinbei, Frankie, Nami, Sanji, all in the background here as it shows Luffy way up there. Of course, Luffy's yelling, "Hey!" Hey! What? Usopp! Brook! You got Nami yelling that. It's just Usopp and Brook are both saying, "Take care of them." What the hell's happened over there? Frankie coming up to Luffy, "Need a hand?" Like, okay, Frankie, we understand you got a new power-up, but you might want to sit back for this one, buddy. If things get worse, yeah. But you guys better stay a little further back. Exactly. What I just said. Because Loki's gonna start wrecking everything. That's the pot calling the kettle black, huh? Oh, shit, looks like Loki's about to throw a blast of lightning. A ship from the Giants was sighted many years ago. And its captain was an extraordinary size. However, those who moved while hiding within the deep fog. Oh wait, what the fuck? I thought that was Loki talking the whole time. Apparently it's Moo talking. However, those who moved while hiding within the deep fog targeted only world government ships and struck them down. If I'd known that was Moo talking the whole time, I would have done my Moo voice, but it was already too late. Loki, in the meantime, still shooting his lightning blast directly onto Gunko Emu. Big explosion. Then you got Luffy coming in. "I'm the one who's gonna blow her away." I don't understand what just happened here. Is this Luffy just still running, or did Luffy just get blown back? I don't know. I think Luffy just got blown back. I'm not sure. Hello. Hello. No, this is not Lord of the Rings. This is One Piece. The new chapter of One Piece, chapter 1178. Is it not on the did I not write it down on the thumbnail tag? I don't know. Hello, hello. So right now I'm a little confused on if this is Luffy running or if Luffy just got blown back. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, everyone? What's up? Hey, Grayson. What's up, Abib? Abid. Alden. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Meanwhile, at the same time, there were reported sightings of a giant flying creature. She got away. Where is she? She's so tiny. Loki can't see Moo. Those rumors were being told as if they were true. I see. It makes sense now. So is Moo no longer talking in like the ancient dialect? Because obviously she's not. I don't know. She's over there. How dare you do that to Usopp? Get him, Luffy. Or get her. Get him. I don't know. Him, her. And to Brook. Oh shit, what just happened? What? Luffy's surprised just like I am. His eyes are popping out of his skull. I don't know if Emu just got stabbed or if something's coming out of her. Oh! 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 Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Wait. Huh? So wait, okay. So is Emu coming straight out of this woman? Are we about to have the real Emu here? Can Emu travel between all of her people that she has puppets as like an access point, like the Gorosei uses the summoning circles to pop up anywhere and everywhere, right? Does Emu's power work in the same way, but yet she can like come out of anyone that she has control over? If that's the case, I don't know. Oh, you got Loki here in the background. I think it might be Loki here in the background. He's just like, dude's like, it's just his head is like a fucking mountain. Jesus. Man, I'm sorry. I'm lingering on this for a minute because I'm excited. All right. Something came out of her. It would be most fitting if you were all to simply disappear, just as rocks did. And you got her, I don't know, she's doing some kind of summoning circles or just spikes. They're just coming out of her or coming out of these circles. I don't know, but she's shooting spikes out. A crawl. What's a crawl? Crawl? I don't know. In exchange for a certain portion of your lifespan, I grant you even greater strength Stabbed right through Luffy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Just stabbed right through Loki. In exchange of all that, you shall hate each other. Domi reverse. No! Okay, wait a minute before we go further. On what Emu just said, in exchange for a certain portion of your lifespan, I grant you even greater strength. So is Luffy losing even more fucking life upon the lifespan that he's already lost throughout the saga? Every time he used Gear Second before he learned to master it, he was losing lifespan. All them hormone injections, he was losing lifespan. All these wounds he's taking, losing life. Now he's losing even more life. It's kind of leaning towards the theory that everyone's kind of thinking of when Oda said that everyone will be crying at the end of One Piece. I hope it's not going to be the same because Oda reflects everything. And at the very end of Roger's journey, Roger died. At the very end of Luffy's journey, Luffy ain't going to have no more lifespan left in him to continue. He's going to die. No! I hope that's not the case, but anyways. Fuck! Okay, fellas. Domi reverse. You got Luffy. Loki's eyes look like they're changing, like going in and out, like he's being possessed. To be honest, Luffy's eyes don't look like they're doing nothing at all. Like it might not be affecting him. What did you just do? Huh? That didn't even hurt. What an annoying little thing. Hey, you there. You mentioned rocks earlier, didn't you? So what? So did it not affect Luffy and Loki? Just as expected. You two really are. Really are what? Really are something? Really are the reincarnations? Really are what? Gomu Gomu no! Now it's even smaller. I can't fight like this. Curry. Squirrel's coming out. Is he gonna have the squirrel fight for him? Thing's too tiny, so he sends something tiny after it. Got Luffy and Loki about to do a duo attack. Oh, and just showing Emu and his and like her eyes, just a panel of it. Chilling. Donna Gatling! Ragnar! Kiriri! Get out of the way, Luffy! Kiriri! Whoa! Wait! Oh. And it just shows a panel of Loki. And that's it. And then we cut over to a big panel of Loki. Boo! With Luffy off on the side, like just slightly grazing past him. time! Damn, what a named attack. Okay, I gotta figure out where to go to next. What panel do I go to next? Okay, right here below. So, okay. So it makes sense what's going on in this panel as Luffy hits with his attack, Nilfheim. Luffy's off on his side, but it looks like it's like a stream. He's like he's falling or something. Wasn't for sure if that was Luffy or not, but it definitely is. What's happening is, of course, he's going out of gear fifth, and like, you know, he's smoke's coming out and he's going old again. Luffy's all withered. Yeah, Loki talking. No idea who that is. Still, I guess that was the fastest way to finish this. And I end up getting too big myself. Appreciate you, Sham. I have this hat for since I was 17. I'll be turning 31 this year, so I'm like 12, 13 years, give or take. Yes. It's actually, it's pretty black compared to what it used to be. It used to be so super bright yellowish that everyone thought it was a woman's hat. But over time, it became a man's hat. But yes. Damn, these texts are so small that when I zoom into them, they become a little blurryish. All right. Which panels am I on? Over here or down here? Okay, I'm still down here. Okay. Western Village. What's up, Owen? Hope you guys are having a beautiful day today. It was nice here in Kentucky, but now it's super cold. Apparently, we've got some kind of cold front coming through, which is some bullshit. Yeah. Right. All right, so we're cutting back over to the giant warrior pirates. I think they're shouting a victory here. I think it's over, right? We managed to turn them back to white. That regeneration didn't help them at all. Forgive us, chiefs. We got swallowed up by that evil. You know, for a second there, I thought it was a rhyming. There was a rhyming scheme happening, but it just ended with this. So you know, it really sounded like there was a rhyming happening there. Forgive us, chiefs. We got swallowed up by that evil. It's okay. We couldn't resist either. Ugh. Damn you, chiefs. How dare you? There are 2 or 3 left, right? Got someone running up here? Who's running up? I don't know. It's cutting over. Someone's running up, though. Someone with hoofs, with some pant legs on, what looks like hoofs, is running towards it. And now we're cutting over to the new panel. I don't know who. Maybe Chopper? No, I don't know. The only person I know with hoofs is Chopper. Thank you, Owen. Shay just said that. Yeah. Had this hat for like almost 13 years. This was actually one of the very first things I bought with my very first paycheck, my very first job. This is a treasure at this point. Fishman Village, Elbaph. Oh, Fisherman Village. My bad. I was a bit confused for a second. I was like, Fishman Village, huh? There's fishmen here? Fisherman Village, Elbaph. We've got to put this fire out fast. Sure, that bastard Loki took down the monsters, but cleaning up this mess is gonna be a nightmare. Hunter's Village, Elbaph. They said Loki wasn't the one who killed King Harold. I feel bad for doubting that before. But just look at this. Aside from that, he's always causing us trouble. Keep the rain coming, Zeus! Let it pour! Whee! Now I mean Zeus coming in clutch. What's up with Jinbei here? Umigumo! Ippon Zio! So he's using some Fishman karate, putting out flames. Damn. I hate to say it, but maybe everyone is right when they say that Jinbei has become the firefighter of the crew. I was really hoping Oda was just going to leave it to Nami to put out all this fire and not bring Jinbei in one bit to help do anything with it, to kind of prove a point. But I guess he's trying to prove his own point. I don't know. I guess it would kind of be messed up for Jinbei not to do anything in this situation, but okay. I really was hoping it was just going to be Nami to put it all out. Okay. Cutting over to Vegapunk here. It's been so long I forgot which one she was. Lilith, I think. The old DC has its limits, you know. All right. Leave it to me. Fuck. When Zoro says something like that, you know something's about to happen. Now we're cutting over to Chopper. Oh, wait. Hold on. So, was Chopper the one running in with the giant warrior pirates? What was I right? Was that his leg? Yeah! As Chopper slapping him. Chopper! Oh, wait. Is this Zoro down here saying that? Chopper! No, Chopper! 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 Chopper? Chopper? Chopper. Chopper? Yeah. Let's go with that one. I'd be confused too. So each one he's slapping is knocking out or reversing the Domi reversing. Fully knocking out the demons within. Something's definitely got to be up with his devil fruit at this point. Rumors have to be right. You know, at some point, one of these thousands of One Piece theories have got to be correct. Just saying. Chopper might just be the forest god. Just saying. Anyway, Chopper just instantly takes all these guys out like it's nothing. Chopper just takes these guys out like it's nothing. And he's like, Zoro! Hey, man! How are you doing? Oh, he's just chilling. It's nothing for him. He's just having fun. What did you do? I don't know either. But when I punched them, they snapped out of that demonic transformation. You didn't punch him, Chopper. You fucking bitch slapped him, dude. Don't lie to everyone. We saw you. Could it be because you're such a great doctor? Ah, I'm not happy at all when you compliment me like that, you idiot! That's gotta be it, Zoro. Amazing! Ah, bah, 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 bah. Oh, man. Are we done here? What about the others? Irudin's ready to get the show on the road. He's ready to save his country. I don't blame him. Okay, we're cutting over to the Owl Library. Or is this the school? I can't tell. With Saul and Robin. You can clearly tell this was a fight. You can clearly tell there was a fire here too. But there's no sign of any burned books. Oh wait, is this Robin talking? I'm just going to keep assuming it's Saul. But there's no sign of any burned books. And the shelves are completely empty. And Biblo the owl isn't here either. But wait. Oh, wait. Is this Robin talking? But wait. Let's not lose hope. What if he escaped with the books? I hope that's the case. But then, where is Biblo now? Okay. I can't remember precisely, but once those books became big, weren't they permanently big, or were they permanently big inside of the library? Once you left the library, they went back to normal? I can't remember. Can someone tell me something in the comments below about this? I'm trying to figure out how the owl got all these gigantic books out. Unless I'm just remembering wrong, because it's been so long. And he can reshrink the books back down. If so, then it makes sense. He's able to escape with all the books. If so, if the owl has awakened its devil fruit, and it's able to expand anything big, right? And then what if it's able to shrink anything down to like any size it wants? So like shrink it down to like a grain of sand, and then you can have all the books in the palm of your hand, and it's escape easily. So I don't know. I know it's been so long that I have forgot though how his fruit works. So what you're saying is we risked everything putting these flames out for freaking nothing. Huh? I don't know. Okay, so we're cutting back over to Sanji and Frankie's group. Ever since the counterattack began, things moved pretty fast. But it's not like we were fighting some massive organization or anything. Even if they were Knights of the Holy Land, there were only 3 of them. I don't know why I'm giving Frankie a country accent here, but it's happening. Still, just 3 people managed to throw all of Elbaph into chaos. What happened to Emus? Oh, wait. What's happened to Emu-sama? So, what's his name with his head chopped off? He's talking there. Can't remember. Killing him. What happened to Emu-sama? I'm wondering that too. Okay, so we're cutting over to somewhere at the edge of the western village. Like, excuse me. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Am I looking at a giant hole? A crater of some sorts? Just the after effect of Loki's blast? I do not know what's happening. Damn it! What? Hold up. For a second there, I thought Law was here. I don't think Law's here, but anyways. Looks like we got Saint Summers here. Saint Summers. Looks like we got Summers here, and his head chopped off and split in 2. And his heart directly out of his body, just hanging, just like on the ground in between his head, both his heads. It's a weird statement. I don't know what's happening. Okay, anyways. We got Summer's head split in 2 with his heart directly in the center of both of them. Damn it! Come on, head! Get over here! He's trying to get his head to roll over to his other piece. And he managed to do it. Ah! Ah! So he's slowly getting himself pieced together. Who sliced him up? Did we already get who sliced him up? But it's just been so long that we forgot, or at least I forgot. Who the hell sliced this dude up? And we're cutting back over to Luffy's side. Luffy still shriveled up like a man. Loki! I need food! Loki! Give me food! Meanwhile, you got Loki just sitting down, chilling right next to Luffy. He's pretty much looks like he's half dead and shriveled. Just go to the village yourself. I'm not going over there to get it. And what's with that appearance? It's killing my voice. Squirrel! I need food! Squirrel! Now he's trying to get the squirrel to go get him some food. Squirrel right next to his Loki friend. To his friend Loki. Get ready! Ah. Wait, what the hell? Okay, wait, what the fuck? I am so confused. I am so confused. I didn't even think about what happened to Emu the whole time they're sitting here talking. But then it cuts over to here, which shows Emu, and then it shows Emu disappearing. Like, she just zipped back to the Holy Land. But it looks like she's inside a block of ice. Which I'm confused because I thought Loki smashed her with his hammer. Not a block of ice or ice hammer, you know? I don't understand. I don't understand. It definitely looks like it's ice. I don't know. Is Loki's hammer made out of ice this whole fucking time? And we just didn't know till now? Is this is what? Yes? Damn. Crazy. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Man, I'm glad you told me that because I would have been having to look that up. All right, now we're cutting back over to Holy Land. Okay, so Emu definitely zipped back to the Holy Land. Holy Land, Mary Josh. Pangea Castle, Chamber of Flowers. Gorosei. Yes, Emu-sama. Mu shall withdraw from the Holy Land for a brief time. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I think Emu's mad. Hey, Nisara, Nisar, what's up, Nisar? I appreciate you, Nisar, and telling me that, by the way. Otherwise, I would have had to spend a few minutes looking that up. I really appreciate you, buddy. But, anyways, Emu's leaving the castle. So now we're about to find out if Emu, because I kind of have a hunch or a theory that Emu has that disease, has that sapphire disease. And that's why Saint Saturn was working on a cure, because he was probably told to work on a cure for Emu. Probably why Emu hasn't left the castle all this time, because second walk out into the sunlight, of course, you guys already know, sapphire scales, blah, blah, blah. But we're about to find out if that's true or not. And we're about to find out because Emu's been working through somebody this whole time, like a medium. And we all know when you're working through somebody, you're only able to like pull out half your power, right? Or maybe it might be different for Emu. I don't know. I feel like Emu was only at like probably not even half power. Emu was probably only at quarter power. And this is why he's pissed or she's pissed off. Wasn't at full power. And because of that, wasn't able to take them out. And because of that, pisses her off. She's now leaving the castle to face them with full fucking power. Because she knows she can wipe them out easily. And that's what makes her mad. And that's why she's leaving. At least I think. I don't know. Oh, man. Yeah, this is... I can't believe this chapter's... I can't believe it's been going for 40 minutes. This has definitely been a long one. So much great stuff so far. We're getting so much. We are definitely at the end. And I don't want to be. I really don't want to be. Fuck. Is Emu's destination that place? One Piece, chapter 1178. End. Looks like we're not getting a break next week. What's my content about? Anything with to do with anime, manga, live action, things like that. Pretty much do like reviews. Pretty much about it. You know, read some manga chapters, do some reviews, talk about some certain things I may or may not like the Seven Deadly Sins and how great it was at first, and then it pretty much it's like a One Punch thing. Same thing happened at One Punch Man. But yeah, we're not gonna get into all that anyway. Yeah. Let's see. So this whole time, Loki's hammer has been a giant cube of ice. We also got Saint Summers is all chopped up. Don't know who the hell did that, unless like I said, it happened so far so long ago that not we, but I simply just forgot about it. Who sliced this mother effer up? But somebody has sliced this dude up, and I do not know who. So I don't know if there's some mysterious person on this island helping out in the background. I don't know. Or did we come across this guy on our path to somewhere and he got sliced up as we came across him, like Luffy and Loki flying past him, took him out real fast? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. We got Jesus, man. We got Beppo. What I want to know is Beppo an actual owl or is Beppo an actual person? Because we've seen some animals with enough intelligence to know and care about what's going on around them. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched for this bird to understand and care about these books and know the importance about them and wanting to keep them safe, right? Yeah. And so it could be a 50-50 on if Beppo's a person or not. But where the hell did Beppo escape to? I don't know. And why do I keep calling him Beppo? Ain't it Bliblo? I think it is Beppo, and I keep calling him Beppo. Ain't Beppo's Law's second in command? Yeah, I think so. You know what's crazy? Never mind. I was about to say something stupid, but I just remembered that there was a scene, a panel of what's her name? I just remembered her name, then I forgot it. Are you shitting me? The woman who was teaching the kids that had them draw their worst nightmares. Ange. This owl, the owl, Biblo here, literally looks like Ange almost in the face. But if we didn't get that panel with the owl and Ange side by side with each other, then I would 100% think that this was Ange. But I don't know. But so now we got, you know what? What if that owl never comes back? What if Biblo just goes off to a whole completely different island or something? Starts its own new atom tree or tree of knowledge, you know? That'd be kind of crazy and messed up for the Giants to be like, oh, we don't know. We don't know if they're safe or not. What happened to these books? We don't know if they're destroyed or not. It's kind of messed up. They won't know until someone comes across them. It'd be kind of funny though. Bird's like, screw this place. I'm out of here. It's no longer safe here. He can fly to a new island. Let's see what else to talk about. Let's see a chapter. Oh! Okay, here's something. So, when Luffy and Loki got stabbed, got penetrated by Emu, and it didn't work. This wasn't, there's something else I want to talk about this. But when they got stabbed by Emu, it didn't work. Right? It did not work. And Emu said, just as expected. So is it because of their certain devil fruits that they have that it just, his fruit wouldn't work on theirs? Kind of like how Blackbeard's work against everybody else's, devil fruits. It just nullifies each other's pretty much. Or is it that both of their willpowers are just so strong, Emu couldn't touch them? Emu couldn't reverse the way, or reverse their willpower, because their willpower is just that strong, right? Like, I don't know. But the main thing I want to talk about this is that Emu said they would lose a portion of their lifespan. So, do they only lose that portion of their lifespan if they get Domi reversed? Or do they immediately lose a portion of their lifespan the second they get stabbed? Because I really want to know. Because even though it didn't work on them two, both of them probably still lost a portion of their lifespan. That's something to keep in mind. I really hope they didn't, considering that Luffy has already lost over half of his lifespan already. And he is probably going to die at the end of One Piece. Just like how Roger died at the end of his journey. Oda reflects everything, right? He even did say we were going to cry at the end. All right, see what else there is here to talk about. Let's talk about Frankie for a second. What? The balls on Frankie. For him just to simply get a slight level up. And he think he's on par with an emperor? Loki, go sit your ass... Not Loki. Frankie, go sit your ass down, dude. Fucking way over your head. The hell? You get one power up. And the power goes to your head, bro? Get out of here. Thinking you're on par with Luffy. The fuck? Anyways, I just had to bring that up for a second. Like, for straight up, Frankie gets his power up, and instead of sitting back like he always does, he's like, I got this. Hold my beer. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up and go sit down and drink your beer. You ain't got shit. All right. All right, now I'm back up at the cover. That's it. That's all there is to talk about in the chapter. There's the chapter. There's the review. So, yes, if you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell notification. You get all my daily uploads, which definitely ain't daily. Random. Usually random, for the most part. Sometimes you can usually know when I'm going to be doing a live stream, if you know when the new One Piece chapter is going to be coming out. I know I got to be doing another Bartel chapter. I think I'm actually like 2 to 3 chapters behind on Bartel 2 Blue Vortex, so be looking forward to a few chapters of that coming out. But yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm going to end it here. So until next time, my friends, my family, and my misfits. Till next time. This will be Natsu D. Salamander, signing out. Oorah. Emu! Gomu Gomu no! Jitsu Gatling!